Are you telling me we did all that for nothing?
No, never.
Never.
Let everyone out. But we do it all for you.
Good morning, everybody. Out here in Texas, it rained yesterday for the first time in forever, which is a cause for celebration. It's almost like a holiday. If you look online, everyone is out and about doing the things that you can only do in Texas, like burning things, working with animals, collecting your crops, that sort of deal, because it has just rained. And so we're gonna take these guys and put up their fence and hopefully take them out. Hey, it's what we do. Jessie just got through making a video, so she's laughing at me because it's what we do. We make videos about our lives because for some reason, some of you think it's fascinating.
We missed the cool morning because we're making videos about going out. So now it's the middle of the day.
It's that millennial life, I guess.
I know. They're gonna get all that.
Okay, maybe this merits a little bit more explaining. We have all these girls over here, and we try to keep them away from Tank, who's on the other side. He has a small little apartment complex in which he lives in. And we need to get them because, as you can tell, they've eaten up all the grass, and now we're feeding them hay over onto this because we want them to clear out that area so we can start using all that. So we're taking our goats, and we're using these goats as brush clearers. Grand plan involves the goats, our friends the goats. We get to feed them, double dip. They get to have food over here whilst working for us.
I literally could not put those stakes in the ground like 2 weeks ago because the ground was so hard.
Why?
Because it hadn't rained. Now that it rained last night, he'll have to put it all the way down, but like I just
And
the water makes the ground soft so we can push it in easier.
Now some of them aren't gonna go all the way down because there's rocks in our soil, but that's way better. Are you excited about this?
Yes!
Why?
It's going like right down. It's so much easier. Like a couple weeks ago, it was like rock. No way you could put these stakes in the ground. And it is going straight down like butter.
Like butter. Here's the current situation. We have an old fence row here that we've been using for forever. And here's what happens when each season comes along and you don't get out here. You have growth built up around the solar panel and around the wire. So with electric fences, the common sense thing is if it's not working, it's a grounding issue. And then whenever you find out that there's a broken wire, there's something else going on, it's a grounding issue. So no matter what, it's a grounding issue. And I can vouch for that, having worked with electric fences for forever. It's a grounding issue. It means there's some sort of plant touching the wires, or there's some sort of wire touching metal, or there's some sort of, the wire's touching up something that's not conducting electricity, and it's causing the electricity not to go throughout the whole system.
The issue is that if you don't fix the grounding problems before they get in here, then they realize that they can go through the fence. And so even if you fix it after they've been in, they'll just go through. They don't care.
So what we have to do is we have to come in, this is the before, and then I'll show you the after. We have to do a little weed eating just along the fence row to get it started. And then once they're up for the season, they can kind of keep it clean. Jessie and I, we're gonna do a little divide and conquer. I'm doing the weed eating. She's gonna wrap the fence, string the fence. Hopefully we'll meet in the middle. The weed eating takes a while. We'll just put it this way. I know there's gonna be folks who say you don't have to weed eat. You have a low impedance fence and it should push through those weeds, but I'm here to tell you from experience, you need to weed eat You have to weed eat if there's anything. We have this real fibrous stuff here, that real grainy, real woody type material, and it really grounds out. So if you live in the south, especially if you're in the Texas area, if you have blue stem, if you have ivy, if you have the woody type grasses, you're gonna have to do it. Weed eating is finished. Check that one off the list. Now Jesse is connecting two strings because sometimes the string doesn't go all the way around. You just hot?
Yeah, it's hot. It's a warm one. Okay, so I ran out of electric wire, which means that I had to start over, but as long as the current is continuous, then it's okay. I've ended this one and I hung it off to the side here.
So this is the end?
This is the end.
Goes that way, and this is the new one.
This, you have to have one of these. This starts the new electric wire that continues the current, hopefully. If
Cool.
I did it right.
We'll find out in a second
We
when
will
we test
find out.
it. Comes the moment of truth. Gonna turn the system on. Here's the solar panel, the charger, the ghetto system in which we have it wired. But I'm gonna turn this over. Check for creatures. You'll be able to see better than I will. Oh, there it is. Hit the switch. If you listen very carefully, you should hear a tick, tick, which I do. So great success. And then here goes the trial and error part. Now the fun begins. Are you telling me we did all that for nothing?
No, never. We're testing to see if there's electricity running through it. And it's really hard to see on this reader.
Why don't you just grab the wire?
No.
Just grab it.
No.
Just lick it.
So then Jared has to come over here and then he looks at it and he's like, it's right there.
It's right there. Can't you see it?
I'm like, nope.
It's as I suspected. Y'all see that? User error. 7,000 volts up top. Yeah, baby.
That's probably why. I was looking down at 1,000.
But here's what's so tricky about it. You got to do all of them because that's just the top wire. They're all kind of separate. Ready? 7,000 volts, baby. This one has no 1,000 volts. This one has no juice.
Okay, so I was right.
From the top. All that for nothing.
No.
Oh, burn it down.
No.
Burn it down. Here comes the problem solving. It's going through the fence. It's going to the top two wires. It's not going to the bottom wire. So we have to see where the break is. We're probably gonna have to replace the bottom wire is what I'm thinking right now.
Okay, so we found that with the reader, we're getting 6,000 volts here.
6,000 here.
And then nothing over to the left.
Volts. No volts. Probably has gone really tightly around one of these things and broken some wires. So we need a new wire from here all the way through. What you doing?
Sorry, I just fell asleep.
Did you fall asleep? Why'd you fall asleep? Is it hot?
Yeah, I'm tired. My feet hurt. We spliced the wire, we cut out the broken part, we spliced it, and now we're gonna see if it works.
It worked. After totally replacing this wire, if you can see it popping, 6,000 volts. There you go.
You did it?
Oh, you did it. That was a nightmare. I don't know, it's still worth it because you get to kind of pick and plan wherever you can willy-nilly put up where your fences need to go, and you can rotationally graze them through all of your garbage, tree, brush type areas. But man, a stinking live. Took all day. Let's let the girls out. All right, Jesse, what seems to be the problem?
I need to unhook this, and it's just a mess.
Because none of this is homemade.
No,
None of this is jerry-rigged. None of this is redneck engineered. That's not a table right there leaned up against the side of the fence to keep him from getting out and you from getting in, because you guys is crazy, just won't be together all the time. You guys just won't be together all the time.
Oh, so close. So close. Like, oh, I got it.
Okay, they definitely want in. That, my friends, is why. I love you.
Love you too.
Was that fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I'm just really short.
But did you do it?
Yeah, I did it.
Did you do it?
All by myself, don't need you.
All day, all day, all.
Tomorrow morning, I will open this gate to here, and they will walk out. I'm really excited.
Are you gonna Instagram their
Their
release? Because they come out here, and then they jump on that.
So
Dooka dooka
cute.
dooka dooka doo. They go jump, 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 and then they go out there and eat.